We're better off today than anybody else in human history. And this is a struggle and it is a battle. But I think we can come out of this on the other side if we all realize that we're being played against each other. And that's where it's important. You know, when you're paying people to protest, you're leaving pallets of bricks around and you're organizing the whole thing and you're shipping people in on buses and you're making sure that all the people show up at a certain amount of time and they're all compensated and you give them water and snacks. Like, we got to realize what's going on here.
When I was younger,
But I just wanted to jump on and say some shit.
Yes, I have 5 videos I'm about to show you. Hollywood celebrities are freaking out about Trump. There is something more concerning about this video. When you take a look at these, Katy Perry absurd claims that LA belongs to Mexico is something that has triggered a lot of people, and they are now calling for her deportations. I don't know if you've seen this, extremely concerning. I don't know why she will get up to say this.
But I just wanted to jump on and say some shit. It feels like the country is dying. At least that's how it feels for me. I don't know how it feels for you, but for me, it feels like my country is dying. And it's hard to know what to do with that. And I know it feels unbearable, like watching something sacred just bleed out in front of you. Well, you're just watching and not being able to do anything while others kind of cheer and look the other way. So I just want to say, if you're feeling any of that too, it's real. It isn't political. This is personal. It's emotional. It's existential, and it's grief and it's love and it's deep love for a country that was never perfect, but always promised something better, right? Like, I don't know. And now it's just, it feels like it's turning its back even on the promise.
Yes, Alisa says she doesn't know how it feels for you, but for me, it feels like my country is dying and it is unbearable. Hmm. So these people actually like what the Biden administration did, right? That is what I've observed, because Trump coming in to solve this issue is putting these people in a state I've never seen before. Even Shakira, a Colombian citizen who has a green card and reside in the US, claim that immigrants in America live in constant fear. She appeared on BBC and said this. A lot of people are not happy with this phrase.
For an immigrant in the US, it means living in constant fear. And it's painful to see. I just hope that they can be treated, and that we all can be treated under principles of equity and freedom. Those same principles that shaped this nation and so many other big, powerful nations in the world have been shaped by the hard work of immigrants. What I worry the most is that this country, as well as many other countries that have issues with immigration, find a humane solution to those issues.
This is apparently what Katy Perry does at her concert. This is like, people pay money for this. And Mexico's like, you know, we're a failed narco state, but even we have standards. Even we have standards, and we're not going to allow this on our people. And good for you. You know, the cartels can operate here with impunity, but we're like, this is a bridge too far. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Katy Perry is back in the news. Oh, and you can imagine why. It's because Katy Perry has decided to once again get all political.
Yeah, you might be wondering why she is trending on social media. This is what she posted. Los Angeles, a place that literally began as a Pablo, you know, founded by a Mexican settler in 1781. This was one Mexican land, and the people being targeted today are often descendants of those who have lived here for generations or who came seeking safety, work, and dignity. Hmm. Katy Perry is receiving massive backlash on social media after saying this. So, according to her, they should return early to Mexico. This has triggered a lot of people to unfollow her on social media. Not only her, Kim Kardashian actually said something that triggered a lot of people about this whole situation.
So when I was around 9 years old, me and my family were invited by the United States to essentially have the opportunity to become citizens, which means we were legal immigrants. And for the next 10 years, I would be in a process that would allow me to indeed become a naturalized citizen. And I mean, something I can tell you about those who have fought to come to this country the right way is that we do not appreciate the individuals who look to go around the system, to do it illegally. And on top of that, we definitely don't appreciate this. These are the people who are fighting this country in order to stay in this country. They bound American flags while propping up their flags. And when we say that we want to get rid of them, we're the bad guys. Make that make sense for me. You want to live in the United States, but you hate the United States. And when we look to send you back to where you once came, then you cry about why it is you can't stay. You burn our flags, and then you raise yours. Yeah, y'all can send all of them back. Straight up. Just don't even, at this point, you know, we're trying to weed through and who's really the worst of the worst. That's them. They show themselves.
What happens in movies, as soon as there's a big problem, a hero will rise. And I think we saw that this week because Gavin Newsom, this makes me feel good because, you know, people make fun of me all the time. Why do you stick with Gavin? He's sways too far left. Yeah, but he's been moving to the center lately. And he kind of had his moment now. I mean, I did a joke in the monologue about it, but like he's saying Trump likes this. I think he might like this too. Because
I posted this few hours ago. B actually put this guy on blast, Gavin Newsom. You know, he triggered Trump to arrest him, knowing fully well that if he's arrested, he will be released, or he cannot even be arrested. He wanted to act like a hero, you know, so people can say, "Oh, this is wrong." You know the tactics. Calling out, "Oh, come and arrest me," was just something I knew Gavin actually is praying for. It's crazy. I want to appreciate people that are constantly supporting this channel. God bless you abundantly. I don't want to make this video long for the people always complaining, like, why do you put videos at the end? Please, YouTube don't recommend videos on this channel, so we struggle, you know, by all means to get recommendations. So you can end here if you want.
I can't say enough negative things about this. We have to get to J-Lo. Here's the reason we have to get to J-Lo.
Attract people to them. I don't know.
We have to get to J-Lo. Here's the reason.
To be undocumented. It is not a crime to be undocumented.
But what they're saying is the problem is that
effing who?
People line up for my advice. And you're walking away like I'm stupid. It's like I've written books. I've given speeches.
Why don't we choose more carefully who we're going to lionize? Not just us, like the Harvards and the MITs of the world. Look,
There are just many natural reasons why marriage, infertility, trying to have kids makes things difficult. It's like I try to tell couples,
Of course it's hard. Just listen to what I said.
There's something wrong with this person. Like, she's seriously depressed here, and actually found a way to bitch and moan about how hard it is to live.
Of Donald Trump's post this morning.
Justice will prevail.
It also shouldn't be racial.
Require Carmelo to run. He had
100.
Has been overwhelming. The lies in their...
I'm from Toronto, Canada.
Wrong. Good.
What if he says self-defense?
There's no self-defense.
This is definitely a self-defense case because it always is one.
Because she's fearful of what might happen to her.
Followers for anything. And then the
Registration Act is
talking about this man.
My summary of the first 100 days is that
if film and TV productions continue to
first term, and you will be very...
Once again, the field was littered with Wintour does every year. This Carmelo Anthony case.
Live in the White House. Many people
like a little unhinged drunk.
And black people don't want to live around wretched black people.
From an employee, and they had a brother.
A lot of the black people that I see you over here defending Carmelo Anthony